Superintendent, we're not just talking about this particular space, right?
Correct.
We're talking about all the spaces that we're seeing that even since you becoming superintendent, I've been watching the board meetings for a long time, right? Even as you becoming superintendent, where you have this goal of equity and the urgency to do now, we
Right.
haven't seen any change,
Yep.
right? We're having information shared to us by the DEI office, from this office, and from, we've heard from special education as well, that they don't have the resources. Their teachers don't have the time. They don't have the time to have the feedback and reflection and the practice, not just the training, the practice of what is expected. And then it ends up our children are injured. It ends up our children can't read. It ends up our children are in prison. That's not what we want.
Correct.
And we need to see action, actual action, and implementation of action. We don't need to look at the data anymore. We already can assume what it's going to say. We know exactly what it's going to say. It's said the same thing for decades. We need actual change, more time for teachers. Maybe it's a difference in the teacher contract that you are working out for the next iteration of negotiations. Maybe it's the difference that we have a different contract for teachers so that they can apply and definitely work for summer school so that our kids that are in credit recovery can have their credit recovery, right? Like these are actually actionable items towards success for our students. Talking about it is not changing anything. We've had these conversations. Okay? I also would like to see that instead of our KPIs for our budget, for our offices, aren't just about graduation. We need to have individual audits, not just of curriculum implementation, as well as have different areas of programs, select something in their program and audit it. Is this actually helping my students? Is this actually implemented across the school system in the way that the intention is? Because if it's not, then that program is not successful and it needs to change. If that new curriculum isn't being implemented and taught it in the school, that's a fail. That's another fail. That's not what we need. Our children need to grow and learn and be safe and have great expectations every day of their school life, not just at the end.
Thank you.
Thank you.